The State Capture Commission has meanwhile confirmed it will file papers opposing the former President Jacob Zuma's application to have the Constitutional Court rescind its judgment, sending him to prison for 15 months. Zuma was found guilty this week of contempt of court for refusing to cooperate with the State Capture inquiry. Let's speak now with the Commission about its opposing papers. Bring in State Attorney Johan Van Schalkvyk. Mr. Van Schalkvyk, a very good afternoon to you. Grateful for your time. So now we're expecting these papers to be filed by the Commission. Are they in?
Good afternoon. Yes, in terms of the notice of motion, we have to file our notice of intention to oppose by 12 o'clock today, which we did. And the further direction is that we need to file our papers, our answering papers, by 4 o'clock tomorrow. So our legal team is still busy compiling the papers, and obviously the client still needs to consider it and then sign and commission it.
And Jacob Zuma, in much of his argument, makes the point that as a 79-year-old man, sending him to prison would basically be sending him to die because he's 79, he's cited poor health, the country's in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. How will you counter that?
Obviously, you will appreciate that the matter is still sub judice, and we will answer that in our papers. We still await certain instructions from the Department of Correctional Services to address those issues. So I cannot, elaborate on that at this point.
Are you able to, at the very least, speak to us about your position on the former president's application to have his sentence halted? He was due to report to a correctional facility tomorrow, Sunday. Will that still go ahead?
Well, he has until tomorrow to hand himself over, and then only from Monday does the police have the powers to arrest him. We have taken an instruction and a warrant has been issued, so if he does not hand himself over, the matter is with the police to arrest him within 3 days from Monday.
So if he were to be arrested, it would have to happen between Monday and at the very latest Thursday morning, if I'm following.
Yeah, that's correct.
And just in terms of what has happened around this case, there's been a lot of talk about how this is a politically motivated agenda against the former president. Are you at any point feeling the pressure from such movements? Are you worried at all about the talk about people who say because they believe this is politically motivated, they're threatening riots and shutdowns as a result if Zuma is arrested?
Look, I don't want to enter the political realm. I'm an attorney. I've got a case to defend, and that's what I'm doing.
All right, let's leave it there then, sir, because I don't want to ask you any further possibly political questions. But for now, thank you very much for being on Newsfeed here on Newsroom Africa.